Yesterday or sometime this week, I can't remember, I just recently saw the trailer for Jessica Jones. Yes, the second Marvel TV show following up from Daredevil, and this looks very promising. Now, this is supposed to be, from what I'm told, a much darker TV show than even Daredevil. I was like, how do you top Daredevil's level of darkness? And it looks like, yeah, they might do that with Jessica Jones, because damn, there are some moments in here where I was thinking, man, this is going to be a lot darker. Like, seriously, if you didn't if Daredevil wasn't meant for kids, this is probably not really going to be meant for kids. This is probably going to be like the same thing as like Marco Polo level of... I wouldn't say nudity, but I mean, there's probably is going to be some mention of rape, because obviously that's the whole thing between Jessica and Kilgrave, is that, well, he mind-controlled her into raping her. And that looks like it may be the big thing here with this following the story. And yeah, there is some dark moments in Marco Polo, and yeah, there are some moments where it gets a little too raunchy. I don't think Marvel's going to go the raunchiness of Marco Polo, but I wouldn't be surprised if you did see some stuff that made you go, huh, I feel uncomfortable. I mean, yay, tits and all, but I feel very uncomfortable right now. So that's my 2 cents on it. So the trailer looks more like the story of the show. It looks like it's going to be Jessica trying to build a new life after escaping the Purple Man, Kilgrave, as he's going to be called here. So that's what it looks like, and it looks like Kilgrave has come looking for her, and it's her trying to, bounce back from that. She's going to hunt him down and stop him and stand up for herself. That looks like what it's going to be on a whole. That's what it looks like. The whole thing is that her finding the courage to face the man who more or less stole her life away from her, and now she's going to, face him head on and hopefully put a stop to him. At least that's what that's what it looks like. For me, and probably what is going to be the trailer. Because again, the dude, did some horrible things to her while she was mind controlled. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought, sorry. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. We get to see, Luke Cage in here, and he's discovered that she has powers, and yeah, it's her trying to build up her life again as a detective agent, and she's like, yeah, it pays the bills. We also get to see a quick glimpse of Hellcat, and how powerful and how dark David Tennant is going to play as Kilgrave. He looks like he's going to be just someone who's just going to be, yeah, scary. Yeah, now, I don't know, here's the best thing, what I'm loving so far, and even though it's one season, I'm betting this is going to be what it is for all the Marvel TV, Marvel Netflix villains, is that they're going to be a lot more developed than the characters you see in the movies, because, yeah, the villains are always meant to be, they don't get a lot of screen time, because they can't get a lot of development. But from what we saw with Daredevil is that we saw that Wilson Fisk was this just super, very complex guy, and you saw the reasons why he did things, and how he saw himself as not the villain, but the hero of Hell's Kitchen. However, I don't think that's going to be the case with the Purple Man. I think David Tennant's going to be, just from the trailer, like when he says, "You're going to invite me in," and this guy goes, "Yes, I am. Come on in." And there's even moments where you're like, this just feels creepy. This guy used to be the Doctor. And yeah, big David Tennant fan that I am, I was ever so giddy when I heard that he was going to play probably one of the most disturbing villains ever. And it's so weird too, he's doing this, and at the same time, tomorrow, as of this recording, the start of the new seasons of TMNT, and he's playing the happy-go-lucky Fugitoid. So, yeah, when you think about it, he's getting money from both Disney and Nickelodeon. Man, you knew how to bounce back, didn't you, David? Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like he's going to be a very well-developed villain, if not a very, sinister villain. Whereas you can understand why the reasons Fisk did the things he did, and, you can almost sympathize with him, even though, yeah, he's kind of a terrible person. You can almost still kind of feel sympathy for him, especially the stuff between him and Vanessa. But with Kilgrave, I don't think, you're going to feel any sympathy for him. You're just going to be like, I just do not want to be around you. Because that's the thing, I really think that what they're going to do in here is really play up with the whole thing of mind control. And yeah, you could see like in that when Jessica walks into that police station, you see all the cops pointing guns at each other or at witnesses or convicts, and he's just really screwing with her. And Jessica, despite how strong she is, how durable she is, she can, he can still just that won't matter. That won't count for shit because he can just get in her mind and make her do whatever he wants. Ugh, tongue-tied. So, man, what else did I want to see in this trailer? I'm very much looking forward to Luke and Jessica's relationship really form in this season. And yeah, I'm very, Jessica Jones, not that I didn't like the character, it's just that I've never read a lot of stuff of the character in the comics that made me go, yeah, she's in my top 10 favorite Marvel characters. But I've always liked the character of what I've read from her, especially in, like, her role in Young Avengers, as well as some of the stuff in Mighty Avengers when it was, Luke's team. So, I always I really loved her relationship with Luke Cage. And she made a great mom. So I'm wondering, like, somewhere down the road, are we going to see their daughter Danielle somewhere down the road? I'm wondering if we're going to see that in live action. Probably not right off the bat. This season's probably going to be more like the Brian Michael Bendis Alias series. So that's what I'm thinking, is that this is going to be, like I said, very, again, it's I wouldn't be surprised if Bendis wrote some episodes. I would not be surprised in the least if Brian Michael Bendis wrote some episodes for the show, because again, Alias was one of his babies, so yeah, and he really proved that this character, who was a little hokey when she showed up, just a little, oh look, it's this girl who loves having a superhero adventure, and he made it a dark superhuman crime drama. So again, would not be surprised if I found out, oh, Brian Michael Bendis wrote this episode, or he co-wrote this episode. So yeah. Or I wouldn't be surprised if he had some say in the project, some form or another. But yeah, all in all, really looking forward to this. The trailer looks awesome, looks very methodic, very, again, creepy. I mean, very much looking forward to Tennant's portrayal of the Purple Man. And Krysten Ritter looks pretty good as Jessica Jones. This very kind of sullen, just wants to put her life back together, and just keep a low profile because, yeah, superhumans at this point are not really that liked. What's going on with the Inhumans, what's going on with the Avengers after what happened in Age of Ultron. Yeah, she's trying to keep a low profile because superheroes are kind of getting kicked around a few times. They're not really liked in the public for several reasons. So she's trying to keep a low profile. Yeah. But yeah, all in all, very much looking forward to Jessica Jones, which will be coming out next month. I believe November 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I love the intro. I love the intro theme for it. I cannot remember the song's name, but it's really good, and it played through the trailer. Really liked it. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Jessica Jones, the trailer for Jessica Jones, I mean? And are you guys excited? Are you guys not? And how do you think David Tennant will portray the Purple Man? You guys like the idea? Do you guys not like the idea? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this this little vid. And yeah, I'm out.